Hey guys, Priscilla here, your favorite chef consultant, always here to help you save some time and money in the kitchen. I am coming to you tonight with a really quick, easy skillet dinner. It is a stir fry, kind of. It's Brussels sprouts and garlic and chickpeas, so it is a meatless meal, and it's gluten-free. I sliced some garlic in our little garlic prep tool. Just put that in there to saute a little bit, and I should have already gotten some of these Brussels sprouts shaped. You want to slice them really thin. I think that's a good setting. So we're going to add those to this and help them caramelize. So I have olive oil and butter in there. Unsalted butter, olive oil. Add the Brussels sprouts, cook them for a little bit till they're caramelized, and we're going to add some pasta to this as well. Now you can use a gluten-free pasta, whatever you prefer to for your family's needs. So it's something that can be versatile. It won't take very long though. And what I did for the chickpeas, you can actually do the chickpeas in the skillet prior to garlic and Brussels sprouts to get them nice and toasty. But I put those in the air fryer rather than doing the skillet, because I just roasted them in there about 10 to 12 minutes, and they're to give them some crunch. Basically, you want to give them a little bit of crunch. I think I need to put that in there. Yeah, there we go. I didn't have that setting. No wonder it was a little bit more difficult to go through. The knob wasn't. This is a pound of Brussels sprouts. I had these in my fridge, so it's kind of using things up in my fridge. That's always a good thing. I don't want things to go bad. So put them in my fridge. They were in my fridge, and this is a good way to use them up. And now this is a dish that you can eat warm, but leftovers will be great to eat cold as a salad. So that's my plan, to have leftovers for lunch. And a few more. Have those, and the leaves go in there. Let's get this out of the way. And give these a little bit of a stir. And one thing too, just like cabbage or Brussels sprouts, it might look like a lot to begin with, but they're going to cook down. So let's go ahead and put you over there. You can see what's going on here. I saved some pasta water out of the, let's see what I have this one. There we go. Now the mandolin, I found it does pretty much everything from mushrooms. You can do strawberries in there too, thicker slices of strawberries. But it'll do everything you want. This will go in the dishwasher for easy cleanup. Put that there for now. A little bit of, may as well put that in there. Let's go ahead and stir these up a little bit. We want them to cook down, and we want them to get buttery and caramelized. So that's our goal for that. And then we're going to add a few other ingredients. We have some capers. I did some Parmesan cheese with our dual-sided grater. This side gives you like the farmer shreds, those big thick shreds. But you'll actually pay more money for it in the grocery store. It gives you a lot of surface area for melting. That's what's nice about that. And then the other side is the microplane, and I did that for my Parmesan cheese. So it works like an easel. You put it on there, and it does have a food holder that I definitely used for that. But it can also be taken apart separately too. There's a little arrow there. You see the little notches? And they can be, there's a slot, and you can line those up and put it back together again. I'll take that apart for cleaning though. I won't need that part in the dishwasher, but this is on the dishwasher. These are starting to cook up a little bit. I turned that down, but it turned up a little bit more. So we're going to have, I want to get those nice and, start getting some brown. The garlic's nice and brown. We're going to add some red pepper flakes, some capers. I have 2 tablespoons of capers drained here. Now capers are just a pickled flower bud. You usually find in Mediterranean dishes. And they're good for you too with antioxidants and fiber, so just adds a little bit of a different tang to your dish. And we're going to also add some lemon juice to brighten it up. So with the pasta, you want to brighten it up. Now I'm going to go ahead and get some more olive oil ready here. So I'll know why I'm doing that real quick. Went and got some chives out of the garden. We're just going to dice up some chives. Between rainfalls today, right? So and you could chop these up with kitchen shears, but since I'm going to be doing quite a few, I'm just going to go ahead and slice them down with my Santoku knife. But make sure you keep those fingers back out of the way, like your claw, so you don't get, if it's going to get anything, it's going to get your nail. And I almost got my nail there. I can't talk and do I can't do two things at once always, so I want to make sure, stay safe. Okay, but it is so super sharp, it does do it quickly and easily. So those are going to go in. You'll have to make sure I don't forget anything, right? These are another 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm not sure we're going to need all that, but okay. This is looking pretty good. So let's go ahead. Oh yeah, we're getting some brown caramelization of my cabbage. Let me see if I can bring it in a little bit closer so you can see. I can smell it. And see how that cooks down pretty easily, so you don't have to worry about having too much. You can do this in a Dutch oven too. So if you have a Dutch oven, but you can see bits of browning on the cabbage. So that's what we want. Now let's go ahead, and I'm rushing this a little bit. I mean, you could do this for about 10 minutes. I think it would be plenty. But we're going to rush a little bit and it won't matter. So let's go ahead. I still have my chickpeas in here. Now, because they're toasted, they're going to add some crunch to this. And I think I'm going to add, we don't want to add them all. We're going to save some for garnish. But I did those on roast. Save those for about 10 minutes. And we're going to add about a cup of this pasta water. This is going to be our sauce. It's going to help make it saucy. And that's about a cup, along with some more olive oil. Let's stir that around. We're going to add some Parmesan cheese to this too. So anything with cheese and butter, olive oil is going to be good, right? So let's go ahead and add in our cheese. I'm going to eyeball it. Our capers. I have some red pepper flakes, half a teaspoon of those. If you want to do more, you could do more, and I forgot to do some salt and pepper whenever I started cooking that. So let's do some, I'm going to add some of that now. Stir that all around, and we're going to add our pasta. Now, you can do whatever pasta you want. I didn't have much pasta in my house, so I actually am doing egg noodles, but tagliatelle would be a good one to do this with. Stir this around, and we can add more water as we need to give us a, this is going to make a lot. I think the recipe says 4 servings, but boy, that's going to be 4 big servings, isn't it? Let's add a little bit more water. And what am I missing? We are missing our lemon juice and our chives. So we're going to do half the chives. Save some for garnish, right? And let's do our lemon juice. I've got my lemon here. I rolled it already. Slice that. And you'll get about 2 tablespoons out of a Trying to find my citrus press. It's right here in front of me. But the lemon juice is going to add a brightness to that pasta. Anytime you can do lemon is great. Let me see. The other one, and you'll get about 2 tablespoons of juice out of a good lemon. So I'm not even bothering measuring it, okay? You don't need to. Let's give that a quick stir. And then we'll just give it a quick taste and see what it's. For myself, I'm going to add a little bit more. Since I use unsalted butter, a little bit of salt. And that water cooks down, and that's going to give you a nice saucy texture to that. I think we could do more cheese. And you'll get some added salt from the Parmesan too. Never have enough cheese, right? So the Parmesan will give you some salt when you're not cooking with much. Okay. So, dish a little bit of that up here. If you like Brussels sprouts, cabbage and Brussels sprouts are so good for you. Any of your cruciferous vegetables are anti-carcinogenic. You know, they fight cancer. Lots of antioxidants. Put a couple of those on top. Sprinkle some more chives. A little more cheese. And that's what's for dinner tonight. Let me know what you're having. I'd love to hear from you as well. If that looks like something you'd like to have, raise your hand. I'm going to make sure I post a recipe in the comments. Have a great day, everybody.